Welcome to the very first episode of Schwabbytime. And I'm your host, Dan Schwab. Not a coincidence. So you might be asking yourself, what is Schwabbytime? And I gotta tell you, I have no idea. I have no clue how this whole thing is gonna shake loose. I'm just winging it, really. So, I'm gonna quote my parents here on the day I was born. Basically, they said, well, we don't know what this mess is gonna turn into, but we're gonna try to love it anyway. Those words always stuck with me. They were in my baby book. But, regardless, good people. Anyway, so, not only what is Schwabbytime, but why Schwabbytime? Well, the name Schwabbytime, when I moved to Key West, people have taken to nicknaming me Schwabby. Because they're super original. And, I've never been a fan of Schwab. That's not a great name, not really poetic, not melodic. And Schwabby, that just seems like, like a cold gray day in the Northeast after the snow has been on the ground long enough for it all to turn gray and mushy. That's when you say, oh, you better watch yourself outside today. It's pretty Schwabby out. That's the best way I can describe my last name. But I've decided, since everybody's calling me it anyway, I just embrace it and lean right into it. So, Schwabbytime. Yeah, anyway. And I think this would be a good time in the program to introduce you to my producer, Kyle. Kyle, you want to say hi to everybody? Now, Kyle would like me to point out that he is in no way my co-host. He is strictly my producer. And you know why? Because Kyle graduated from Juilliard and he's practiced in the Meisner technique. So he feels this show is somewhat beneath him. Mr. Fancy Pants. I can't even say that. You're not even wearing pants. You're just a suit on top. You're basically Winnie the American Psycho Pooh. So Kyle is only here to collect a paycheck. Yeah. Appreciate your dedication, Kyle. Last time I get a producer on Craigslist. That's right, I found Kyle through Craigslist. When I was looking for producers, not bears. That's a whole different thing, apparently. Anyway, so let's just dive into our very first bit. I am going to do something called Schwabbytime Product Reviews. And so imagine that, there's really cool words and really cool font just kind of bouncing around the screen. Maybe there's like a little caricature of me down here just kind of winking, a little. But I don't really have a great graphics department right now, so, this is the best we can do. I'm gonna be using this thing forever, aren't I? Anyway, so first product review. It's a little gem from the Dollar Tree. This is what they call Novelty Ball.
Novelty ball.
Novelty ball.
Novelty ball.
Novelty ball.
So, the Novelty Ball, we're going to put through a battery of tests. And by battery, I mean about 3, because, again, let's keep things simple today. So, first test is going to be the bounce test. And here we go. I give it a 4 out of 8. I don't know how to rate things. So our very next test is going to be the aerodynamics test. Now, originally I was going to, stack up some crude pyramid of red Solo cups as a target, but this is the very first episode of Schwabbytime, and you folks deserve better than that. So as a gift, I decided to reach into my collection of vintage bottles of Adrian's Meds Hair Tonic. That's right, Adrian's Meds Hair Tonic. That's right. Now, for all of you that don't know who Adrian's Med is, and I feel sorry for you, he was huge in the 80s, man, and I was a big Zmed head back then. I mean, he was a co-star in Grease 2, and Bachelor Party, and that double episode of The Love Boat. So, huge. Big impact on the zeitgeist of the 80s. Anyway, check out his movies, or at least the IMDb. Anywho, so I have stacked a bunch of these up, and we are going to use them as a target. And here we go. The aerodynamics test. Uno, dos, tres, Zmed. Okay, not bad. I think I'm ready for the carnival now. So, I will have to rate that as a 4 out of 8. You know, Kyle, I really should have figured out a rating system before I did this. Okay, and now we're going to put Novelty Ball through the third test, taste. I suffer from that. I suffer from my heart. By the way, folks, if you're looking for a good ball spit bucket, go with this officially licensed ball spit bucket. That's right. Accept no substitutes. Ask for it by name. Okay, so the next product we're going to review is also from the Dollar Tree. A little something called the lobster roll.
Lobster roll. Lobster roll.
Anyway, I know it says lobster egg roll, but if you zoom in here on the ingredients, may contain egg. May. Maybe. Is there egg in there? I don't know. It's a mystery. And who doesn't love a little mystery in their foodstuffs? Isn't that right, Kyle? I know, right? I'm allergic to egg. Is the lobster egg roll right for me? Well, come on over and try it out. Do you like gambling with your life? So now, we'll be putting the lobster roll through a battery of tests as well. So first, the bounce test. Well, that was disappointing. Not a lot of recoil on that. Anyway, on to test number 2, the aerodynamics test. So, here we go. Uno, dos, tres, lobster. Well, that didn't go like I had hoped. And, My hands kind of smell like the employee restroom at a Long John Silver's. I think all in all, a C+ on that one. Yeah, I don't know what kind of rating system I'm going with. Okay, now I believe we're ready for test number 3, taste. Well, as far as the flavor profile, I'd have to say it's along the same lines as the novelty ball. Maybe a little bit worse. Yes, Kyle, I know this is not an officially licensed lobster roll spit bucket. I had to improvise, okay? Anyway, so there you go. Schwabbytime product review. And that's all I got for today. So, do me a favor, go to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe and leave a message in the comments. And we don't have a YouTube channel? God damn it, Kyle. Gotta do everything by myself. And that lobster roll, this whole place smells like mermaid's taint. Yes, Kyle, I'm aware that mermaids probably don't have a taint. Yes, thanks for the lesson, Kyle. Yes. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. I don't know what you do with these things. YouTube password? Yes, I'm aware that a 10-year-old kid could probably do this easier than I can. Trying my best. See you next time.